morning, boys and girls. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. We had a little rain here in central Ohio last night, a little storm, but we needed it. Just got back from a vacation in central Florida. Man, it gets hot down there this time of year. But we had to go down and visit sister-in-law down there, so glad to be back home. So anyway, wanted to do a little shout out to J.O. Ventures Outdoors. He started a little thing he's calling his Sak Pack, Swiss Army knife pack, and I wanted to join in on this for a little bit. I don't have any stickers or anything yet. I'm still working on that. Got to figure all that out. I'm kind of new to all this, but I wanted to join in on this Sak Pack thing. So I've got my collection here, everything I've got right so far, and so I'm just going to jump right in. This is a Wenger or a Wenger, not sure how you pronounce it, but it's a Swiss Army knife. They're actually owned by Victorinox now. See the tang stamp there, but it's a partially serrated blade. The model number on here, I think it's called a Highlander. It's 84 millimeter. It's, you know, like I say, partially serrated. It's got, you know, your standard bottle opener, cap lifter, whatever you want to call it, screwdriver. Here's the main blade. It's partially serrated. Can opener. And a small pen blade here. On the back side we got the screwdriver. And in all. But I picked this up at a flea market, I think it was. It's in pretty good condition. There's nothing wrong with any of the blades, you know, scratched up from being carried in a pocket. And so we'll go on to the next one here. Let's see what we got here. This is a 91 millimeter. It's a Victorinox. I've got the toothpick and tweezers out of it right now, but there's a tang stamp on it. And it's got your, you know, standard bottle opener, main blade, can opener, little screwdriver that actually fits in a Phillips also, I'm pretty sure. And it's got the scissors. They work very well. Small pen blade. Corkscrew. All, yeah, just your standard stuff. I think this one is the Traveler. I'll get rid of that one there. And we have this one. This is the Deluxe Tinkerer. From what I can tell, it was made between 1957 and 1973. It's got all kinds of tools on here. One that I think is pretty cool is the pliers. It's got, you know, multiple functions. You can crimp with it, wire, but yeah, it'll work in a pinch. Not for major stuff, but we got your pen blade, your main blade. There's your tang stamp on there. Got your scissors, and of course your can opener. little screwdriver, bottle opener, wire stripper, bender, screwdriver. On the back side, your parcel hook, which I've never used, but sure it's got a use somewhere down the line. Your sewing awl, Phillips screwdriver, and I made a little, paracord thing on here. And that's in pretty good shape. Scales are, scratched up from being used, but anyway. And let's see what we got here. This one is the Explorer. And from what I can tell, it got made between 2005 and 2009. This one I sent in to Victorinox because the glass was missing from the magnifying glass. It was a little different style, but I sent it into them. It cost me a whole $5 plus my shipping out there. The scales were really bad. They were cracked and broken. I didn't send it in with the toothpick and tweezers, but it came back looking like brand new. The main blade was bent on the tip here. There's your tang stamp there. Like I say, the scales were very rough, but they sent it back and it was like brand new. They put the new style magnifying glass on there. They put tweezers and toothpick in it, and it's essentially brand new. They cleaned it all up. It's got the real nice Phillips screwdriver there. Bottle opener, can opener, sewing awl, tweezers, and the scales that they put on it were the I'm sure what they call the deluxe scales, whatever. It's got the hole for the little straight pin. I put that pin in there. But it came back looking very nice, like brand new. Again, this is the Explorer. All right, now, what I've got here is the Hiker. And as you can tell, it doesn't have the Victorinox scales on it. There's a company called Innovix that I did a little review on installing these scales. They're 3D printed and they work pretty good. They're the deluxe, or I think they call them the plus scales. Got room for the straight pin in here. I haven't put one in there yet. And also for the place for the writing pen. Got to order one of those. But check out the review I did on the installation of the scales. Got the pocket clip, which has been working very well so far. Haven't had any complaints. I've had some comments about the pocket clip creating hot spots when you're using the knife, but I got to tell you, I'm just a casual knife user. I'm not out in the woods, in the bush, doing all that kind of stuff, but as a casual knife user, the pocket clip has not created any issues with me. So again, this is the Hiker. It got all your standard, the main blade, small blade, bottle opener, can opener, but it's also got the saw, which is very sharp. You got to be careful around here. But haven't used it yet, but I've always wanted one with the saw, so there I have it. Got your Phillips screwdriver and your awl on there. So far I've been carrying this for a couple of weeks with the new scales, and it's been working pretty good. All right, and now this is one of my eBay purchases. It's white, of course, you can see that. I've got to order some new tweezers and toothpick. I want to get the black to go in here. Second Chance George, his YouTube channel, he did a white one, and he put the black in there, and it looks really nice. Now this one has advertisement on it. Now I can probably sand that off and make it just all white, but it just looks so nice right now that I'm not going to do that. But like I said, this is a Spartan. I think it was made between 2009 and 2011. Got your bottle, or corkscrew, your awl. Got your main blade, small blade, and again, this thing is like brand new. Hardly been carried at all. Bottle opener, can opener. You got your little key ring here. You can put a lanyard on there if you want. But yeah, this is my Spartan. And I've got another Spartan here that it's got a wood handle. Now it's got advertisement or somebody's initials on here, but it's been lasered in there, I assume, and it's fairly deep, so I'm not going to sand on this to make it go away, because the Victorinox part is not that deep. But this thing is in excellent condition also. So it's got all your standard simple stuff on here. The main blade, small blade, your awl, corkscrew, key ring, tweezers, and toothpick. All right, then we got this little guy. I picked this up, I think, at a flea market. It's got a little advertisement on there. I don't know what model this is, but it's got your tweezers. No toothpick, because on this side, you push this forward, it's got a writing pen on there. And it works. Push over a little bit, slide it back in there. I haven't taken this apart to clean it yet, but it's like an SD Classic, only with a pen instead of a toothpick. It's got your little fingernail file there, screwdriver tip. Got your little pen blade there, key ring. So it's got a little advertisement on there. I'll probably just leave that alone. I will eventually take it apart and clean it up, because you'd be shocked at what's underneath these scales sometimes, how bad and grungy they are. So that's that little dude there. And then we've got this. I got this when I was a Honda mechanic, motorcycle mechanic. Apparently I entered some kind of contest in their newsletter and got this from 2003. But it's a little SD Classic. Got that on the one side, Victorinox on the other. It's got the kind of the see-through scales on there. Got your tweezers and toothpick, little blade. Fingernail file, screwdriver. But it's got scissors on there, so that's really nice. Pretty handy. I don't carry this one, I just leave it in the box. It came with a little flashlight that I can't seem to get out of here. Well, anyway, I've had it since 2003, and guess what? The little flashlight's got a red one in there. It still works. It's got a little lanyard thing here, but I just keep it in the box. Keep it safe. Okay, last but not least, I carry this thing every day. This was a knife I got. It's the A-Lock scales. It's like an SD Classic. Like I say, I carry it on my key ring all the time. Got the small blade. You've got your fingernail file, screwdriver tip, and your scissors. But I got this back when I was BMW motorcycle mechanic. I don't remember what the occasion was, why I got it, but I got that from them. See, they got that on there. Now, originally this was all silver, it's all aluminum, but I saw a video of a guy, he did some painting on his, so I thought I'd try that. I think I did a little video about how I did this, but I happened to have some BMW motorcycle touch-up paint in blue, which is quite a coincidence since I got this from BMW. Anyway, I brushed the paint on there. I put tape over the insignia there, and then back here over the BMW motorcycles part there. Painted the blue on there, let it dry, then just took some light sandpaper and went over it, hit the highlights, because you can see it's got raised areas there, and sanded it down. And I gotta tell you, it ended up looking really good. I really like this. But yeah, so I've been carrying that on my key ring for quite some time. Not like you say, I don't remember exactly what year I got this, but it's been quite a while. Probably 20 years at least. So that's the last of my scales. So I want to thank JO Ventures for putting their video out. Hopefully they'll accept me into their Sak Pack. And little Billy here, he's hanging out with me again. So hope everybody has a good rest of their day, whatever day it is you're watching this. And everybody just have a blessed day and take care, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching.